What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 7 of our Madden 25 Pink Slips franchise. Set here now in the 2012 season with our beloved Vegas Raiders. Last episode was a rough one. I mean, the good news is we were able to finish with a win. You guys got the vote on a very, let's be honest, middle-of-the-mall upgrade, but that's kind of what happens when you scratching and clawing to do anything possible to get a victory, as we were staring down the barrel of an 0-4 start. We took a slacking. Multiple players, multiple of our studs got stolen away in the last episode, in our first true episode, where we were exposed to actually losing players. That was pretty brutal, but at least we were able to end the last episode with a win, and as voted on by you guys, we are getting a very pink slippy player in return. With our 7-point upgrade on our win over the Chiefs, we have Bruce Campbell. Actually was an original Raider, was a high Raider draft pick by Al Davis because he was as height, weight, speed as it got for a lineman at that time. 2 years out of Maryland, 78 overall, being able to spend all 7 of our upgrade points. But anytime you can get any player, lineman, wide receiver, D-tackle, linebacker, whatever you want, that has this type of athleticism. We have 90 strength, 92 acceleration, 74 speed. Jesus Christ, we might be able to make this guy a tight end, you know, depending on how things kind of break itself down. But Bruce Campbell is a really, really good get, especially for the fact that our offensive line in the last episode in particular struggled for maybe the first time ever in keeping Tom Brady upright. That's probably been one of the things that our team has overachieved at. Last year, we got a bunch of wins. With the worst roster in the league, we did have Tom Brady, 99 overall, which helps. But I think the most surprising thing is last year we had an offensive line that the average overall was probably a 68, 69, and Tom Brady got sacked maybe once a game. If not outright, we kept him off. There was not a single grass stain on his jersey. However, to start this season, it's like teams kind of figured out our pass blocking scheme, and he's been under immense pressure. We haven't been able to get the deep ball off because our offensive line has just been turnstile. So I think this is a nice piece of business here, getting a big-time get, big-time improvement, and I think that needs to be something that we kind of prioritize here. If we can get a couple wins over the next 4 games in this episode, I personally think we need to target the offensive line, because that is just, we are not winning the trench battle. You can't compete. You absolutely can't compete when you're this bad of a roster if you can't control the line of scrimmage. So we start today's episode against the New Orleans Saints. Saints are very good. They have the best offense on paper in the NFL, the 93 overall offense. Marquez Colston, Drew Brees, Jimmy Graham. We saw them last year. They absolutely beat the brakes. They have Darren Sproles last year in the backfield. This is going to be incredibly tough. The Saints roster is no joke. Drew Brees, Darren Sproles, Colston. You got one of the most pink slippy players of all time in Darius Hayward-Bay, 6'2", 97 speed, 96 acceleration. You have Devery Henderson, who has 98 speed. They're a little bit of like a mini pink slips. You got an all-out receiving, just unstoppable weapon in Jimmy Graham. Your offensive line, for the most part, is close to an average of a 90 overall, which is absolutely disgusting. You got Cam Jordan. You got other guys, Lorenzo Alexander. You got Bobby Wagner. That was our big decision. Do we go Bobby Wagner or Fletcher Cox with our first-round pick in the draft? There's kind of a, you know, if we can find a way to get a big enough win here, shock the world, get that wheel spinning, could Bobby Wagner find his way? That was, you know, there were so many people were kind of hung up. Do we go Bobby Wagner? Do we go Fletcher Cox? I think ultimately, if I wasn't an Eagles fan and had a bunch of Eagle fans that watched my content, we probably might go Bobby Wagner. That might have been the vast majority. We might have an opportunity there. I'd love to get Patrick Robinson. Very special player for me as an Eagle fan. I love to get Malcolm Jenkins. Very special player as me as an Eagle fan. So there's a lot of good opportunities, but opportunities aren't for sure. And what we do know for sure is the Saints' 93 overall offense is, we're going to have to win a shootout. It used to be said, though, anytime you get a Tom Brady versus Drew Brees head-to-head matchup, that is awesome. And you need to appreciate those opportunities. And there we go. We just got Terrell Pryor getting involved. Our backup quarterback making a grab. What a weapon. Oh, got it, man. The other thing is Josh Gordon. Oh, Jordan Cameron. What a block by the wide receiver. I don't know who that was. Might have been Demaryius Thomas. Locking down that safety for an extra second. Blocking that. Might have been a legal block downfield. That was gigantic. I've never seen blocking like that. Look at this. Watch this. He gets the grab right here. All right, you can win that foot race. But then downfield, you can see at the top, if we don't get that block, that is not a touchdown. Outstanding, selfless team effort, because this team knows we have to score a touchdown every time we get the ball on offense to likely keep up with the Saints on offense. Almost could home with Fletcher Cox, but Jimmy Graham is wide open. That's just too easy, man. Darren Sproles, such a weapon out the back. He's pretty much another receiver out there for them. Let's go Demarius. Look at that. Off the play action. Beautiful. A 3rd and 5. Actually, this is I like this slants play. Josh Gordon, man. Can Josh Gordon 60-some overall? We're trying to make him a thing. Boom! And I'm going to go safe grab. You got to go safe grab when you have I think he's 64 overall right now. But I think I speak for everybody. And if we can make Josh Gordon a thing. We're going to send Mariani here in motion. I really just want to try to get this to Demaryius Thomas, which we do. Goal. Our short yardage run game has been solid. They are overloading the side. So if we can just get decent blocking, Bruce Campbell and our highest rated lineman, Maneri, let's go, baby. Easy does it. 3rd down. Opening drive. A 3-and-out would be outstanding. We need Fletcher Cox pin his ears back here. Get after Drew Brees. And we just get absolutely mauled. But it's a drop by Jimmy Graham. Wasn't even looking for the football. Terrified, probably getting lit up by Taylor Mays. That is an opening drive, 3-and-out forced by this Raider defense that couldn't stop a runny nose last week. Going to force it out the backfield. He's not working as a runner today. 10 carries, 17 yards. But he makes his plays in his pass game. They got Darren Sproles. We got to use Forsett like Darren Sproles. Man, the run game, though, non-existent. Brick wall every time. Double slants can be very, very... I mean, this is where you'd love to see Tom Brady in his X Factor. We had the first one free so we could drop a pick. Anytime things get this close, bad things can happen. Need to grab that, Mariani. That's a touchdown right there, buddy. What's this one? Wheel. Ooh, this could work out well for Josh Gordon. Let's go! Oh, no, Josh! Come on, buddy. You got to help me out there. We got to take the points. 2 drop touchdowns. Brutal. Not good tackle there in space. 3rd down coming up. Been able to force a couple 3rd downs here. Go in our favor, but I think it might be 4-down territory clearly for the Saints, especially with this high-powered offense. They got to trust them more than their defense. No, Fletch. Give me that shit! Zach Bowman! We got him in pick. We lost him. They stole away Chris Harris. We get Zach Bowman. Huh? Who? Who? Whatever. Garbage time. I try to run this. I gotta honestly go for broke here. It's not enough just to win. We need more points. Sorry. Gotta do it to you. There we go. Bring his ass down. Let's go. Jabal Sheard. Brian Price. Game over. Win's a win. 1-3 in our first 4 games. Now taking down a 93 overall. The best offense in the league. Very, very impressive response. 2-game win streak from John Gruden, Tom Brady, and these Raiders. Star rating? I don't know. I'm not prepared for it to be crazy, but let's go calculate that up. So take a look at our scoring. We won the game and we won by 14. So that is 1.5 stars. Fortunately, we had the 1 pick that Bowman got. That was our only player scoring. Brady was 4 yards shy of getting pink scoring for 300 yards passing. Forsett was about 10 yards total shy of going over 100. 4 yards shy for Cameron. 9 yards shy for Demaryius Thomas. It's just one of those games, dude. So close to probably having a 4, maybe even 5 star. But we end up only with a 2-star performance, which gives us a +4 upgrade. I don't think that's going to be big enough. Pause. I've had a nice little swap here with the Saints to maximize all +4 of our upgrade. We're going to send just solid rotational linebacker Nick Roach, who's outside linebacker, not really a pass rusher. We're running a 3-4, but we're going to both spend 1 point to get a rookie here in Sean Spence out of the U, who would move into middle linebacker for us. He's a 67 overall, but brings pretty good speed, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. For the position, it's just, getting a little bit younger at linebacker and finding anybody that would allow us to maximize all of our +4, because the big upgrade comes. We're going to send Zach Bowman, who actually got that nice interception over Drew Brees. So congratulations, you get to go join him as we're going to be stealing away Patrick Robinson, 77 star dev, second-year player out of Florida State, 92 speed, 93 acceleration, 83 man coverage. Maybe not height, weight, speed in regards to he's 5'11", a little bit undersized. Probably more of a nickel, but given the state of our secondary, I think Patrick Robinson and Josh Norman, that's a nice little duo you can kind of build around and work your way up and develop as high-ceiling players. So there we go. Nice little +4 win there. Coming out of the bye, we get a 1-5 Arizona Cardinals team. Very interesting roster led by Patrick Peterson, got Larry Fitzgerald, Adrian Wilson. So it's an experienced roster. But looking for those high 60s, low 70s that could be upgradable players for us. They got Kendall Wright, Kobe Fleener at tight end. If we can win, like those low upgrades at guard, certainly help. Calais Campbell would be a good fit for sure on our defense. Good scheme fit. Looking at the linebackers here, you got Tahir Whitehead. Does he have a dev trade? Only a normal dev. He played some pretty good football. Was he on the Lions? Was probably when he was at his best. Secondary, got Canadian OJ Atah. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like kind of one of those ones. If we win, we might be banking those stars right away. Or if we gotta win big to try to get one of their top players. Oh my god, I wasn't fucking recording. How can I show what just happened here? Probably can't. We got an interception with Levante David on the opening drive. And I was like, oh man, hopefully I got a good shot of that for the thumbnail. Wasn't recording, so that's where we're at right now. Opening drive. Got a pick, got a turnover, got pink scoring, and we are pushing. Push this one in the end zone. Get a touchdown here, but of course, for a full, this is my job. Wasn't recording, probably the coolest thing that's happened so far in this episode. Classic. But you're all caught up. Raiders got a lead at home against a 1-5 Cardinals team. Kevin Kolb is the quarterback for the Cardinals. You have to be a real football sicko to remember Kevin Kolb. I only remember Kevin Kolb. Oh, God damn it. We traded him from Philly to the Cardinals for like a pick and Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Well, that's a hell of a response. Throw a pick. Next drive finds Kobe Fleener. Touchdown. We're tied back up. Fletcher Cox very close to ending his life. Go. The lawman. A lot easier time running than we did last week against the Saints. Probably the reason why Arizona's 1-5. Oh, Demarius holds on! And we are trading touchdowns. I'm fine with that. That usually means high pink scoring if we can find a way to win. But now that we are a, 75 plus overall and we're at an exposed opportunity to lose players, these shootouts, if we can't find a way to win, the other team put up a bunch of points, and they could be flirting with a wheel spin on the loser wheel, which we never want to see happen. Fortunately, I'm probably not going to be throwing to Josh Gordon a whole lot because Patrick Peterson's on his ass. We need to work the other side of the field here. And or coverage sack. Gotta hold your hand. I just have to be Levante David the whole time for him to play like Levante David. He's one of those guys that, like, you pencil in, he's good. Let him do his own thing. He's going to be in the right place at the right time, rookie or not. Now, when we put out 60 overall Vontez Perfect, that's certainly a situation where it's like, oh my God, you got to help him. Not Levante David. All right, just fucking dives in Taylor Mace's face. Sick. Let's go, baby. Little Jordan Cameron cheese. Can we get the lawman out the backfield? We can get the lawman. Let's go. And the first half with the lead. Arizona does get the ball to start the second half. That was an important drive. Boom. Look at that, man. In motion. They switched the whole side of the defense, leaving Demaryius Thomas wide open. On a screen pass here today. Maybe this is time. They've been very aggressive. They've blitzed a lot. I mean, I think we might need to come back to that because it's been a lot of that. A lot of they're just right there, and if we can get that pass off, I think we can hurt them. Pretty solid job of tightening up here. 3rd down and 13. Fletcher Cox in the middle, getting the double team. Get out of here. Oh, come on, dude. Can't buy a sack. Should get the ball back. Let's go, Josh. Nice little lead him, and he trusts the 60s. Now up to a 67 overall to make a play, and he did. That we always love to run this play. Gets phoned in the red zone. Jordan Cameron, I don't think he's yet to not make a play on this. Oh, they did a pretty good job here. Oh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Run it up. I think that's Pig scoring 3rd passing touchdown for Tom Brady. Opportunities for points. We're going to go back to our money play. Of all money plays. Because they bite it. Oh, they bite. Let's go, baby. To force that 2nd touchdown. Let's see if we can flirt with a 5-star here, man. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think we're there yet, though. In my gut right now, I think we're at like a 3. Maybe 3.5. Maybe Patrick Robinson in his debut getting a pick. Underthrown ball. Let's go, baby. Welcome to Pink Slips. Really could not run the score up, but it is 2 straight wins for a team that stared down the barrel of 4 straight losses in our first episode. Very happy with that. 3 actually straight wins if you go back to the last episode. Question is going to be, was this good enough to get a 5-star? I feel like we might have been just short, but we need that 5. We get that 5-star. I'll take any type of upgrade. But then the fact that we might have a slight chance at a Pat Pete or a Larry Fitzgerald would be pretty badass. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Won the game, and we won by 21. So we get 2 stars right out the gate. Then when we look at our player performances, Tom Brady, with his 3 passing touchdowns, gets a half-star. Justin Forsett, with going over 100 yards rushing, getting 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 full star. Jordan Cameron going over 100 yards receiving, gives us a half-star. And on the defensive side of the ball, a half-star for Patrick Robinson's interception, a half-star for Levante David's interception. It gives us a 5-star performance on the dot. So it's at minimum a +10 upgrade from the Arizona Cardinals, and we get a spin of the wheel. We've had 2 wheel spins so far this year in Pink Slips. It's been Monstars and Oranges. I love to get something a little different. Ooh. See, that ain't bad. We have yet to been able to bank any stars for this upcoming draft class, the 2013 draft class. A draft class that has your Lane Johnsons, your Darius Slays, your Honey Badgers, your Travis Kelce's, your DeAndre Hopkins, your Zach Ertz's. I think that's kind of valuable. At some point, we're going to have to bank some stars. Happy. We'll bank those 5 plus our 10-point upgrade for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, for our upgrade, we are only going to spend 1 of our 5 stars earned. Now, I would be willing to spend a lot more. However, like Calais Campbell was an 80 overall. I had no one. Everyone that would have, like, there was no +10s. I would have had to give up Fletcher Cox, which we're not doing. We couldn't get, a Larry Fitzgerald unless we wanted to give up Demaryius Thomas, which Larry Fitzgerald's 30 years old, doesn't make sense. Couldn't get a Pat Pete, don't have anyone good enough. So we had to kind of move to well, let's think, what big picture now? We're going to bank 4 of the 5 stars that we earned, which with the wheel spin gives us at the midseason point 9 bank stars for the 2013 draft class. Going into this week, we had 0. So now we are in kind of a healthy position now that at minimum we're going to be able to get at least 1 or 2 good players, unless we have down the line like a loser spin wheel that steals stars away from us. But we're in a good spot right now. I'm going to do a +0. We're going to send William Lemon Super Sunshine Sour Diesel Hayes, who is a 27-year-old 68 normal dev, not a perfect scheme fit for a 3-4 front. And we're going to get the Canadian rookie Tyrone Crawford, who has a dev trade out of Boise State. Going to be a little patriotic there. Take a nice little +0. Gain a dev trade on the defensive line. That is huge. And we're going to spend a 2-point upgrade, 1 of our stars, to send recently acquired Bruce Campbell, who is pink slippy, 24 years old, but he's 78 normal dev. And we're going to be able to go get TJ Lang, who is also the same age, 80 overall, with a dev trait. So just a little bit higher ceiling, and our offensive line is going to get marginally better. But I think big picture, you take TJ Lang over the next season, you put Bruce Campbell in the next season. Bruce Campbell will probably be a 79 overall. TJ Lang could be like an 82, 83 overall. So our offensive line gets better, which has been a priority for us in this episode. Game 3 of today's episode against the Denver Broncos, who we know a lot about. We played them twice last season in our old division. Got some real nice players. Ryan Clady, Von Miller. I'm never going to give up hope. I mean, you got some nice players there as well. Don Terry Poe, the dev trait. Casey Hayward's an X factor. I want Tim Tebow. I don't want Tim Tebow as a quarterback. I want Tim Tebow. I want to bring him in, and I want to just get weird with him. I don't know how I'm ever going to get him, but it is certainly on my bucket list of things to potentially achieve here. So we'll see. Pretty decent blocking. Able to let Justin Forsett use his speed at the second level. The Raiders, impressive. We'll just go right back to the lawman then, because they're not going to respect him as a receiver at the backfield. We're going to punish them every goddamn time. We got him 3rd and a mile off a hold. Come on, baby. They can't handle this. They're at home and they're getting penalties. And they go screen pass to Julius Thomas. We end that shit right there. Vontez perfect on the field. That'll be his first career tackle. Get the ball back. Damn it. Oh, try to wait for Josh Gordon. Did you get out of his break? DJ Williams is a monster, dude. Living in our backfield. That's an off-ball linebacker that they were just sending on blitzes. Not Elvis Dumerville. Not Von Miller. Freaking. Is that him again? Block the fucking... Okay, no, at least that was Von Miller. Like I say, block the linebacker. We got TJ Lang out there. Highest rated lineman we've had so far in this season since we lost Pouncey. He's just getting beat like a drum. How about this? How about that for Josh Gordon? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I mean, as soon as I saw that, I was like, you know what? Probably not going to work out well for us. Good play. Baited us. Bad throw, bad decision. I love that, though. I love that response. Mariota, usually a slot merchant. Got sneaky athleticism as well. Jim Rod, first in, first out. Lunch pail type guy. Trying to get more points there in the first half. We just able to get into field goal range. We'll take the field goal. Build on this lead. Got him. Jordan Cameron is abusing these linebackers. Just go right here. Get the ball again. Go Josh Gordon, who's getting close to 100 yards. His first. Look at that. Tom Brady just with that play. One full star. Pink scoring. I don't know if I've ever called this one, but I like it. Gets Josh Gordon on the move. Got Demaryius Thomas there stacked up. Let's go right to Demaryius. And he's not the law, man. He just fights his way forward, can win with power. You think just a Forsett. You think he's only speed. You think he's only agility. He can move the power when he needs to. Oh my God, dude. Glitching. He's a cheat code. I will say, I don't think we have any, I think I got one sack with Fletcher Cox. So I don't think I have any scoring on defense. This might have to be offense. If we're going to get a 5, it's going to have to be Tom Brady and company. We are at ease dominating this Denver Broncos defense. Let's just see if we can get something in better than just quick 3 and outs, which is all we've been able to do on defense. Tyrone Crawford, the Canadian. Can you make an impact, sir? See, TFLs, we don't have enough. We need 4 of those to get pig scoring. Can we get a pick 6? Can we get a forced fumble turnover? Can we get something? Can we not allow them a garbage time score? How about that? Come on, Levante. Damn it. Ooh, easy does it. Man, this is... Outrageously easy. Like, where was this last episode? Every defense, we couldn't get off blocks. We couldn't hold blocks. I don't know. Maybe we're just playing shitty teams right now. But second rushing touchdown, more pink scoring. Would love to get the ball back as we have Mariani on 80-some yards, Josh Gordon on 80-some yards. There's a full star potentially up for grabs if we can get the ball back and force feed them on another drive. Give me that. 3rd and 7. It's Josh Norman. An interception. Finally, a half star, some scoring from the defense. That is his first career pick. Oh, shit. Huge win. With only getting a half star on the defense, we need our offense to have 4.5 stars to get back-to-back 5s. That's going to be tough. But luckily, for whatever reason, we have absolutely had Tim Tebow's number since he's been a member of the Denver Broncos. Brady has owned him. So we won the game, and we won by 21, which gives us 2 stars off the gate. We have the interception from Josh Norman. It is a half star. Is that going to be enough? 2.5 stars. Tom Brady gets a full 1 star for getting over 300 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. We have Justin Forsett, 2 rushing touchdowns, is worth a half star. He had 83 yards on the ground, 84 yards through the air. That is half star for getting over 100 yards. We have Demaryius Thomas going over 100 yards, which is a half star. So freaking close to Mariani and Josh Gordon. But with all that scoring, it still ends up to be 5 stars on the dot, a second straight spin of the wheel, and at minimum, a 10-point upgrade to steal a player away from the Denver Broncos. We do any upgrades. Nice little development here for Josh Gordon. Had almost 100 yards. I am putting the points here in the scheme fit. We get a +2. He's now 69. Nice. +2 catching, 3 deep route, 2 medium route, 3 release, 1 short route. What an upgrade. He's coming along, man. He's honestly our wide receiver 3 right now. We get to come back with another spin of the wheel. Never thought it would be this early for us to get, oh baby. I never thought it'd be this early for us to get 2 in 1 episode. Those are rare. And with that, we have added another 10 upgrade points to the 10 that we earned. So that means we are operating on a budget of 20 points. So I'm going to let you guys vote on something. I feel like that's one of the funner things and aspects of this series. So I'm actually going to kick the can down the road. I'm not going to take my 20-point upgrade right now against the Broncos because I want you guys to vote on it at the end of the video because there are some substantial upgrades. We can find a way to get Orlando Franklin. We can find a way to get Von Miller. We can find a way to get ultimate pink slip D-tackle in Dontari Poe. X-Factor corner. X-Factor Casey Hayward is potentially available. So there are some really, really nice upgrades, but I want you guys to decide how we shape this team. So we're going to go into the final game of the episode, undermanned a little bit against the Bengals, but we're on such a heater. I don't know if I need those players right now. Looking at the Cincinnati Bengals, they're led by 91 X-Factor Geno Atkins. They got A.J. Green at wide receiver, Andrew Whitworth, Andre Smith. They got a bunch of guys. The only way this gets a little confusing is if I beat the Bengals, then it might have to be like 2 sets of upgrades, but I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine with putting more upgrades on your guys' plate in the comments than me just, taking the whole +20 to myself. So we will have to consider double upgrade scenarios. If we win against the Bengals, maybe there's a way that we take an upgrade from the Broncos and apply it to get maybe a Geno Atkins or an A.J. Green or probably not Andy Dalton. Pac-Man Jones would be a pretty fun pink slip player. But we got to go out there and do the damn thing. Get a clean sweep. Trying to go undefeated in this episode, trying to make it 5 straight wins. 3rd down out of midfield, need to convert here. Maybe shot play to Demaryius. We trust him? Oh, that corner got good depth there. Oh, it's going to be tough on the sidelines! And he brings it in! Let's go! Whole first quarter. 3rd goal. We have to punch it in. And luckily, the lawman, untouched. Raiders, opening drive. Let's take this crowd out of it. I don't want to trust the fellas here, I'm being honest. I don't want to trust them. But then if we don't get it, it's borderline stupidity. But look at that, right there. Kidding me? There was so much green grass there. You're the Probably after Jamal Charles, the second fastest running back in the league. You can't turn the edge? Unbelievable. Ray Maluga. Oh, we fucked that up. Stupid, man. Absolutely stupid. That's where Tom Brady needs to overrule my dumb decision and just simply wouldn't let me snap that play. That wasn't a dead in the water play. That was for... I'm going to defend that one, but obviously stupid fucking decision. All right, 4 verts. Josh Gordon. I mean, we think Josh Gordon. Josh Gordon has like 89 speed. This has to be Demaryius Thomas. That safety's cheating. Go. Go. God. All right. 7-7 tied, not the end of the world. Considering that their only points came off me and a massive screw up. There we go. Oh. We're letting Andy Dalton do that? Really? Levante. Hell yeah. Bend, don't break. Another blitz. The ball the whole freaking third quarter. Well, I guess Jermaine Gresham owns Taylor Mason coverage in the red zone. Josh Gordon. Oh, fights for the first down. Takes a huge hit. But we are into Bengals territory to start the fourth quarter. Oh, that is not good run defense. Let's go. Let's start seeing that 32nd ranked defense. And the law man. Ooh. Let's see if we get Justin Forsett in for his second touchdown on the game, which would give us pink scoring. Second and goal. Easy does it. Tied up at 14. Half star right there in the bank. Okay, they're fringe field goal range. I don't know if they're going to want to attempt a long field goal again. With their kicker already missing. And we're going to bring his ass down. Let's go. Tom Nelson. What a weapon. Exciting white. What is that? Okay, absolutely not. You already got the one from Andy Dalton where you look like prime Michael Vick. You're not getting a beastquake on me as well. On the 39, 3rd and 14, they're going to cowardly run this. And honestly, fucking annoyingly get into field goal range. We got to burn a timeout. Hopefully they miss this. What is that? That's like 40... 46? All right, we got plenty of time. We've been on fire this episode. I trust our fellas. Go! Yes! Oh, he's still up! Come on. Get even closer. Mariani. I think we take our time out here. You not see me turn 2 clock off? What the fuck? She got cheated. I just got cheated. That's in. So the Bengals win the game, which they get 1 star. Asterisk. They won the game. Asterisk. 1 star for the win. No scoring, no scoring, no scoring, no scoring. They do get 1 full star from Geno Atkins, getting 3 TFLs and 2 sacks. It's a 2-star performance plus 4 upgrade. Asterisk. What, that loss was so bullshit, I'm not even going to give them a good upgrade. If I was being truthful, they could have got Taylor Mays back. They had one other +4, which was giving me a guy with no picture, Smith, and they would have been able to steal Taylor Mays, one of the originals, OGs. But because we got cheated, I'm giving them away a center that we lost Marquise Pouncey for. There's your +4. Enjoy it, you fucking cheaters. Oddly enough, our next opponent is the Broncos, but that's how we're going to finish this episode. We're going to circle back. We're going to forget that loss ever happened. We should be 5-3 right now. But we have that 20-point upgrade from the Denver Broncos. I'm going to lay you guys out all the trade scenarios, all the upgrade scenarios. I also will pin them in the top comment below. Please vote, as this will heavily influence the beginning of the next episode. We got some great upgrades. We're operating with a +20 budget. So our upgrades are as follows. We could use for +1, sending the slowest wide receiver in the NFL, Earl Bennett, and getting Eddie Royal. He's a year older, but much more pink slippy, 95 speed, 97 acceleration. So I did try to find a good mix of small upgrades and big upgrades so we can find a lot of different options and combinations. That would be a +1 to add speed at wide receiver. We can look here on the offensive line and send a 6-point upgrade to give Dallas Reynolds 2870 normal dev. They get Zane Beatles, who is 2576 normal dev, so just gives us a little bit more of a youth injection, and he'd be a day 1 starter, as Reynolds is currently one of our starting guards. We then have a juicy one here, a +9 upgrade, sending Steve Maneri, the 2475 normal dev left tackle. We could then get Orlando Franklin, who is 2584 overall, and he also has a superstar dev trait. He's also Canadian, so that'd be kind of cool. That'd be a huge, huge upgrade for the offensive line and give us another superstar lineman, something that we haven't had since we had Marquise Pouncey at center last year. 3 upgrades on the defensive side of the ball are absolute game changers. We could spend 11 points, and it would send Toral Troop, 71 normal, he's 24, and we'd be able to get Don Taripo, absolute pink slip player, 6'3", 350, so he's a nose tackle. Superstar dev trait, 98 strength, 86 acceleration, 77 speed, 78 finesse, 85, I mean, just everything about it. Like, if his awareness was, like, somewhat legit, he's probably 85 overall as a rookie. So that would be a gigantic upgrade. That is +11. We then, Jamal Shear's been a great player for us. Special player, our first kind of true pass rusher that you guys voted on. We've seen him grown and develop. He was our leading sack getter a season ago with 13 sacks. He's on a good pace this year. Maybe a little bit less so than last year, but 9 TFLs, 5.5 sacks at the midway point of the season. Somewhat similar trajectory, but for a 13-point upgrade, Von Miller, 94 X Factor, generational player, 94 acceleration, 80, I mean, look, the stats speak for itself. This would be an absolutely insane upgrade. We also can look in the secondary, where they have 80 X Factor, Casey Hayward, a rookie at 22 years old. We could have a +2 upgrade, and that would send P-Rob there, Patrick Robinson. We also could potentially have a +9 upgrade and send Buster Screen over there, who's a 71. That would be a secondary option. +9 Screen, +2 if we want to send P-Rob and get Casey Hayward. So I'm going to be honest, personally, absolutely vibing with getting Von Miller. That would be absolutely insane. But that's also the most expensive one. So we go Von Miller. You have to give and take in other positions. We could also do Maneri for Franklin, who's an 84 superstar, and then do Troop for Poe and get 2 superstars versus going with the big swing on Von Miller. Plenty of options, plenty of great ones. I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong answer in this one. So please vote in the comment section below which players are we stealing away from the Broncos to spend all of that 20, or again, we can bank additional stars if we can't find a good way to spend all that 20. Please let me know below. That being said, fellas, hell of an episode here. Last episode, we went 1-3. This episode, we go 3-1. Asterisk, should have been 4-0. Got absolutely robbed. We are able to add TJ Lang to the offense in today's episode. 81 star dev guard. That is a great piece of business. On the defensive side, we added Terrence Crawford. So we get a 70, he's a 70 with a boost. He's a 68 hidden dev rookie. We got P-Rob, Patrick Robinson at corner. We found out the dev traits. Levante David is a superstar. Fletcher Cox is a superstar. And Josh Norman is a superstar. So the big players that we were able to spend our stars and draft absolute slam dunks with their depth traits. It's on us to make sure they play at a level to maintain those depth traits and not regress, but I am cautiously optimistic. We also had the emergence, I think, Josh Gordon definitely stepping up a lot in this episode. He's now a 69 overall. Happy to see his development. And of course, can't forget that we were able to bank 9 stars for the 2013 draft in this episode. So a lot of good happened. That's what happens when you get 2 5-star performances, 2 wheel spins in one episode. But I need you guys to vote on who the hell we're stealing away from the Denver Broncos in the comment section below. And I will see you guys back here. I'm targeting at some point on the weekend. So if it is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit your subscribe button for the YouTube algo, comment, and like. Let's share this Pink Slip series. Let's let other people that just watch Madden content that might not know what the hell is going on over here in our little section of the internet that we are running and operating the best Madden 25 franchise mode on the internet. And until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out, love ya.